Okay, good evening, everyone. All right, we will start in a while. Just give a minute. Thank you. Okay, good evening. I hope you can see me and hear me. All right, so okay, let's start. All right, thank you very much for joining me. All right, so this week is going to be very busy week. Okay, this is going to be very busy week. Can you hear me and see my screen? I hope you can. All right, I am sharing all okay, and I think everything should be okay right now. All right, let's start. Okay, hang on. All right, wow. You can post the chat inside the chat. I can read it up. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, thank you, Richard. Okay, all right. Today I will be speaking in English for sure. All right, so yeah, I'm going to do a recording so that later I will be able to upload it on the main YouTube channel as well. Okay, let's start. Okay, good evening, everyone. Today is 29th of July 2025. It is around 30 minutes past 8 p.m. Okay, this week is going to be very busy week. Okay, I'm sure I have been talking about it, right? So I'm sure you have aware of it already. Let's talk in what can we expect? Okay, this week we have full of the news. Okay, and start from tonight because now here is 8 plus. So in about an hour or two, we have this job opening. So this is gonna be a big information on the job market of US. And the other major items that are the main one for this week is FOMC federal fund rate. All right, it will be coming in on Wednesday late night, Thursday early morning in Singapore or in the Asia session. So this is something that's going to be very important. And in fact, the market have been gearing up for these events. All right, later when we see the chart, you were able to understand it. Okay. So this is what exactly it is happening for the market. All right. This is the major one. All right. This is the major one that we should be looking at. And of course, we also have tomorrow. We also have this Canadian rate decision. All right. We have a Canadian. And we have a Canadian, and we also have on Thursday daytime. All right, Thursday daytime, we also have a JPY. So we got three of them. First one is FOMC. This is the main one. Tomorrow late night, and then this is the Canadian. Is a tomorrow afternoon. All right, tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow nighttime, and tomorrow late night, and this one on Thursday afternoon. So we got major three of them. And if you look at it deeper later, we also got the NFP on Friday also. So this week is going to be very busy week. Okay, so please be aware of that. All right, so you may want to look into the way you trade because market can really go up and down for no particular, because of the big news are having around. All right. Okay. So please be very careful. All right. We also have an NFP on Friday. So because of all these FOMC, all those things, NFP like no important anymore. Normally NFP is the most important one, right? But this week is different. Okay. Okay, and not only that, we also will be having a lot of earning that coming up. So earning is like basically it's a quarterly earning, right? So it's today is Tuesday, all right? So today is Tuesday. We have like Visa earning coming in after the tonight, all right? And another one is tomorrow is also very important. Wednesday we have Meta, which is the Facebook, right? Also where we earning, and Thursday. All right, we also have Amazon. All right, we also have a Coinbase. All those are Mastercard. Right, all those big companies are really going to release earnings. So they're gonna have a big move on the stock market, and of course they're gonna have a very big move on the index, all those things as well. All right, so we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, very big items coming up as well. All right, so this is what we can expect this week. All right, this week is going to be very important, and the market have been priming for this week. All right, and let's talk about the Federal Reserve rate decision. Okay, so this tomorrow, this Thursday morning, they will be having a rate decision for July. All right, so from what we are expecting here is that they are likely not going to cut the rate at all. All right, so they are not going to cut the rate. It's almost 97% sure that they are not going to cut. All right, so very likely there is no rate cut this week, this month as well. Okay, so this is July. August, they don't have a Fed rate decision, but in September, all right, September, we have likely to cut by September. This is cut, all right, and this is no cut, right? So we have September, they are expecting their rate will cut by September, right? So this is what is happening. So just put it this way, the market is already know that they are not going to cut, but there might be a different reaction on the market. Okay, that one we talk about it when we talk about the chart. Okay, all right, so let's talk about the stock market in general. All right, stock market in general, we are seeing that all the parameters that we have been tracing, right? So almost all of them are actually is up. All right, we have almost all of them are up. A few of them are at least neutral. Only one is down, right? So basically, I would say neutral. We can put it in the neutral, right? So you see, almost 70 to 80%, all right, of all the non-neutral parameters actually is up. So market is pretty much in the put it this way, in the very strong bullish mode actually. All right. So will it be the start of the bearish trend this week? Nobody know. But overall, as far as the trend is go, the market stay quite bullish. All right. So there's something that you need to aware that. So if you are shorting the market, you can get it right, but please be very careful because the trend is not down. Okay. So this is what I want you to aware of that. And also talk about the other parameters, all right, others fundamental parameters I also keep on tracking, right? You can see we are on the route to the inflation, inflation expectation. So that means the market is stay pretty much expecting that inflation is going to go up higher. All right, so which is it's a good news for in the longer time frame, not day to day, but in the longer time frame, they are a little bit good news for like a gold and silver actually. All right, so market stay overall is expecting inflation. All right, and in another way around, all right, market do not have so much potential risk, so much risk in the market. I mean, they are not so worried that we will have a very bearish case scenario or stuff like that. Okay, well, after the market, after this Wednesday, they will start to change or not. Of course, nobody know. But as of right now, the risk, the so-called the risk of bearishness is quite low, and the potential inflation is still quite high. So same thing, that is pointing that market sell down is actually is a little bit lower possibility. Okay, and of course another thing is that you can see that the U.S. jobless claim and also in the put it this way, in the downtrend. Okay, so so far the economy is not really doing anything bad at this moment. So put it this way, in other words, the economy is doing okay. US economy is doing okay. That's the reason why stock market is keep on going up higher and higher and higher. Okay, and you have to understand that people can say, oh, stock market crash is coming. That crash is coming. That crash is coming. It's easier to say, but it have to be backed by some sort of like fundamental or some sort of like at least there must be some sort of indication. All right, some sort of indication. So as far as all these fundamental parameters is concerned, they are not really indicating. All right, they are not really indicating anything to be so bearish at this moment. Okay, so I hope you got my point here. So now let's take a look in the individual items. All right, so there are a few things I want you to be aware of. Okay, so you see just now I mentioned that, all right, the market is really pointing toward you know, they are like pricing in for this week, right? You see, remember, you know, you see last week, right? Actually, for example, like you look at British pound, right, or even gold, right? Actually, you see the last week was actually a very bullish look, actually. All right, very bullish, going up and stuff. So many people think that, oh, okay, market is very bullish, right? So what they were doing was that they are trying to trick everybody into buying in, actually. All right, so this is how the market does. So you see, after Wednesday, what happened? Market just swell all the way down until even be lower than this level. All right. So what they was doing was that actual move will be coming in only on Wednesday onward. Okay, and they use this last week and this week to actually to whip everybody out. So when you have a news like this Wednesday news, yeah, please be very careful by a few weeks actually. All right, market can go one bit wrong to smoke everybody up. You see, maybe the particular person was bearish previously, but you know, market was going up every day, right? So he or she might be enticed to enter long, right? Then after the moment he enter long, what happened? Now he or she is already in the deep red and from his long position already. But in reality, actually, he or she was bearish all along. But of course, he gave in to the pressure of market sort of like indication, right? Then you know, this is how it's happened. All right, so during or before the news, this kind of big news, please be very careful because market will do one big round. Okay, for this case, it's up and down, right? And any other case can be down and up also. Okay, so this is how the market can get us. All right, so now what happened? Just yesterday, all right, Monday was out of nowhere, they just break the very strong resistance area or support area for these matters. All right, so now everybody was like you know, whoever long maybe already in the already in the very big loss already, or he or she might already stop out already. So you see, the news haven't even started yet. The real show is next, tomorrow, right? So what can we expect going forward? All right, we can see that market, we have a very strong volume show up here. All right, we have a very strong volume show up here. And we have a decently strong volume show up here. So basically what is happening right now is that we have a three major volume area that here, here, and here. All right, so what I'm thinking is that market will likely to go down a bit further from here. All right, then they trap all those people, you know, last week, and you know, they slam it down already. So now this is the level that we should be looking at. All right, so it's I would say 1.345. All right, 1.345 is the level that we should be looking at. So as long as this level is not broken up, yeah, I'm not going to buy anymore. Okay, so this will be my sort of like an interested level. All right, so this level will be, I will be watching it closely. No breakup, no going to buy again. Okay, so I think this is what I'm expecting. All right, so this is what I'm expecting, and where the market will likely to go. Okay, you look at the previous 2 months volume profile. So this is the area where the 2 months, the previous this month and this month, where the controls are really waiting. So I think we'll be somewhere around 1.33-ish level. All right, so no wonder the market is now bouncing a bit. So I think they're gonna stand around here, in my opinion, before they make any new decision. But for the buy side, I just mentioned, as long as this level is not broken, I will not talk about bullishness. Okay. So you see, market haven't even, I mean, the news haven't even start, or big event haven't even start, you know. Some of the people already stop out already. Okay. And one more thing I want to give you a bit of information. You know, sometimes new doesn't matter because, for example, like on this Wednesday, right? You know, FOMC, they're gonna release a rate, right? And almost 90% saying that they are not going to cut the rate, right? But all right, but let's say they don't cut as what we expected by Wednesday, but yet market can still go very, you know, very go big, very move very out of nowhere. All right. I mean, everybody expecting that, but you know, the news also has come out as expected, but market will move a lot. Why? Because they are using news as an excuse to swing around. Okay. So it's like the news doesn't matter anymore. It's just that, okay, on that particular time, something big will happen. You got what I mean? So for this guys, also same thing. All right, I'm expecting this. We have a strong bullish, strong volume coming in. So as long as this level is not really broken on the upside, I don't think we should be very bullish at this moment. All right, I'm expecting US dollar to be a little bit strengthened again. All right, causing this guy to further go down lower, in my opinion. All right, and another one is Aussie. All right. Aussie this week, I'm a little bit bearish on this fella, right? Aussie is already starting to show some sign. So same thing as well. Aussie also, I think, going to go lower. So you see, before last 2 weeks, right? Actually, price was here. So what they do, because they know last week was nothing, right? Last week was basically nothing, waiting for a news, which is this week, right? So they use last week to actually to swing people out and hunt a lot of stop loss. So what happened? A lot of people sell it down here. They are right on the direction, but their timing is not right. What happened? They used last week to swing those people out to stop hunt, and now eventually market come down here anyway, right? So we are back into the so-called downtrend that we were seeing 2 weeks ago, actually. All right. So this is how the market will get us. So please be very careful with trading. All right. Don't have so big bias on the market because I have a few instances where like, okay, market is going down, market is going back, going up. Time to time I would say that, but in the deep down, nobody really know market is going up or going down. Okay, I repeat, nobody really know the market is going up or going down. Okay, so the only thing that we can have is that, okay, we have a bearish candle. I have some structure. Now you see market came above this and eat all the stop loss. So I think this downtrend might be quite a meaningful one. So I'm quite bearish only. You got what I mean? Not like, okay, I can bet with you for like a very big thing that it will go down. It's not that, because even if I say it's going to go down, all right, let's say by tomorrow or next week, something really news happen. Example, like a Australian make a very big their monetary announcement, for example. All of a sudden by tomorrow, market can shoot up also. You got what I mean? So never be so bullish or bearish. Of course, we have to choose a direction, but don't get so-called bias into it. All right. Always remember, you have no control of the market. We are just slowly following the market only. All right. So because you see, it's easier to say, all right, or don't have so attachment to the market, don't have so big so-called don't have so bias on the market. Okay, there's a reason that I'm saying that. Okay, why? Because if you put so much effort and so much bias on a particular market, if the market go in another way wrong, all right, if the market go in another way wrong, and I can tell you, almost 50% of the time, market will go against you. Okay, or even higher sometimes. You buy something, market can go down. You sell something, market can go up. Okay, but the point here is that if you sell something, if you have so much so-called commitment on this particular direction, if the market go against you, what happened was that you feel betrayed. All right, I mean you feel like it's like your expectation is too high, so you will feel very disappointed. All right, your market's supposed to go down, but how come it's going up? And let me tell you, it happened almost 50% of the time. Okay, hey guys, cannot hear? Can hear or not? Can hear lah. Can hear? Why cannot hear? I paid quite a big amount of money for this mic. Okay, professional mic. Okay. Anyway, I think I can hear guys. If you can hear me, say yes. At least okay. All right. Can hear. All right. So let me repeat. This is something that really where we make you or break you as a trader. It's not really all about technical analysis or anything. It's about how you what is your attitude toward the market actually. All right, I have been trading it for like, I don't know, I can't remember, 13 years, 15 years. But only when I start to realize that, then I don't even like bother to talk so much. Like somebody, I say market likely to going up, and somebody come and argue with me that it's going down. I don't even argue with the person anymore. You got what I mean? Because I know he also don't know. You got what I mean? So what for you argue with a person that he don't know, right? I mean, you can have 101 reason to be bullish, and you also can have 101 reason to be bearish. All right, because our job is the only thing that we are wrong or right is only will be shown in the future. Nobody can see the future. You can have a good guess, you can have a good you can have a good analysis, what will happen, but not 100%, right? So back to here. So whenever you take a trade, for this case, let's say you short it down here, all right? But keep that in mind, you are shorting because all this information you have right now, right? Because of that, you are shorting. Because of that, you are selling, right? You don't know what is tomorrow, the new additional information or new events will are coming in tomorrow. If let's say tomorrow event is very bullish, market can shoot back up. Okay, so you see, by not really so committed to one direction, you will feel a little bit lighter, right? That means okay, I do this, I do that because of this reason, and if happen, of course, I mean, good to us, right? We make money, right? If doesn't happen, it's also we can't be so argue or angry about it. Okay, so because of the expectation, right? If the market doesn't go in your plan, what happen? You feel angry, right? And once you become angry, this where all the problem come in. Because market go against you, and you are stay bearish, but market go against you. What happen? You are likely to add position because you want to reinforce your belief. Oh, market going down. Okay, I add some more sell. Market going down, I add some more sell. Okay, once in a while market go down. All right, I mean you are lucky, right? But what if instead of going down continuously, market go back up continuously? Then how? This is how the people burst their account. Okay, so after a while, all right, let's say you sell, but market go up instead. You sell some more, and market go up even further. You sell some more, then market go up even further. Then the moment you cannot sell anymore already because your position is too big already, and your loss is too big already. You got what I mean? Because maybe you instead of one position now you got three position already. And you don't want to cut loss also because your loss is too big already. Okay, then finally market keep on going up higher until you can no longer take it anymore. The time you cut your position, right? Let's say you now it's 4 times your position now, right? You cut your position, your loss is too huge already. You got what I mean? Then what happened? What will you do? What will you do? Your loss is too huge. What will you do? You will go and flip the position with the just now you sell 4 position sell, right? Now you're gonna long 4 position long already, and you buy it here. You know why? Because of this misadventure, you have, let's say you lost quite a bit of money, and you are really willing to make a lot of money immediately back. So you chase the market, and somehow you go with a very big loss size again. Then what happened? After you buy, market will just this is how the market will get you. So number one, don't have so big bias on the market. All right. So I mean, you need more and more. Let's say market go down lower, then okay, I'm right. My direction is right. Then you can add position. Don't add position just because of market is not agreeing with you. Okay. So back to here, Australian dollars. I think market will likely to go lower as well. I expect if let's see how it's go. All right. Now back to the gold. Right, gold is exactly what it happening to traders. Okay, you see, I know a lot of traders, right? They are so excited about gold a few months back. Why? Because the gold really went up from 3,000 to 3,005, right? In the span of 2 to 3 weeks. All right. So you see, 3,000 to 3,005 is basically almost nearly 20% rise, in the middle of 3 weeks. Of course, that was a tariff time, all right? So what happened? A lot of people think that gold, you can make a lot of money in gold in a very short time. Okay, but when the people start to aware of this move up, then people start to jump in. What happened? After that, gold have been doing nothing much for the past almost 3 months. So always remember, the past movement doesn't guarantee the next movement. Okay, you see, the two weeks of big move, followed by the 3 months of doing nothing. Okay, so always expect this kind of thing. So don't have so big expectation on the market. Just let the market do what its job, because the market's supposed to make sure a lot of people lose money, and so that a few people make money. As simple as that. And same thing here. All right, gold also same thing. Last week, all right, they really go up for no reason. I was so surprised. There's no news and nothing. Gold was really every day going up. Right? Then then surprise, surprise, you see, after Wednesday, market just go all the way down. And yesterday, what happened? They just go below this and stop a lot of people, stop out a lot of people. Because those people who chased on last week, now they have stopped out already. All right, so gold, where are they going right now? Gold is stay back into the range. All right, I have been talking about this range for some time. All right, so gold is what they are doing is that they have a pretty much defined resistance here, and they also have a pretty much defined support here. So basically, they are testing around support and resistance still. So the structure is not broken yet. Stay as it is. So going forward, all right. When they don't cut the rate, all right, when they don't cut the rate, I think the market will show a little bit of market movement, in my opinion, and might be, all right, I say might be, might be the downward move. All right, might be the downward move because they assume that not cutting the rate is, like no good for a market, so they're gonna cut, and a lot of stock market will fall. All right, stock market can fall, right? Then gold also can fall. All right. So what I'm doing right now is that I'm not looking into any buy on gold at all. Okay. I'm giving this alert around here. All right. 3340. So this is quite different from the this the gold CFD, but it's around the same similar price. So please watch this level. Will not be so bullish until the market break above this and start to stay above this again. All right, so I'm feeling the market will a bit of a potentially downward momentum, in my opinion. All right, I think they used last Monday, all right, to whip out those people that long here and here, put the stop loss here. You see, yesterday they already wipe out already. All right, so they might try one more level lower to wipe out this level again, in my opinion. Okay, like I repeat, I'm looking at this level closely. Okay, unless the market start to stay above this, then I will talk about bullish again. Okay, so my trading style is very conditional. Certain level have to be, prove us the market can stay above, then I will bullish. Or another way around, certain level have to be proved down or go down below, then I will be bearish. Okay, so please be a little bit careful, in my opinion. All right, so my personal take, they might sell down a little bit lower. Reason? Because not cutting the rate, the economy is not cutting the rate mean the no free money or no easy money, right? Then I think gold might have a bit of downtrend. Okay, I can be wrong, but this is what I'm expecting. Okay, so gold, and another one is US market, right? Okay, US market have been really going up for, almost most of them are like all-time high, all those things. So basically, all these markets are basically actually on the bullish mode. Okay, they are bullish mode. But like I said, they might use this excuse of the not cutting the rate to swing back down a little bit, in my opinion. So instead of buying now, we rather be waiting at a little bit lower level to, this kind of support level to buy in will be the better choice, in my opinion. So in another word, I'm a little bit expecting some sort of pullback, in my opinion. So in this pullback, if you are selling, you please be very fast because market is stay very, very bullish. I repeat here, we are staying in the inflation regime and event risk is very low. So if any pullback they make on this Wednesday, it is actually a good opportunity. All right, and let's talk about Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is pretty much on the sideways. Actually, they have been really going sideways for the past few weeks already. So you can say them, like altcoin will be going up, all those stuff, which is totally true. All right. So Bitcoin, I'm also expecting they are going to close the gap, at least in my opinion. I'm talking about somewhere around 115, 115K. All right. So I'm expecting they will do something like this as well. Okay. So on what context? Same thing. They're gonna use this no cutting the rate as catalyst, and they're gonna swing all these risk item to a little bit on the downtrend, in my opinion. All right. Will it be all the way down until the downtrend or all those things? I don't think so. Right. So just a so-called a healthy pullback, like for example, like here is a very good support region, right? This kind of thing, I think they will retouch. Okay, so I think it's a little bit expensive for us to buy now. I think wait at the support level, all this kind will be the better choice. Okay, so just to conclude, all right, just to conclude, I expect no cutting on no cutting on them. All right, no cutting, and you see what they want to talk about their future cutting, right? But this time, quite sure they are not going to cut, and I think the market will use, all right, market will use this no cutting as an excuse to do some minor pullback, in my opinion. All right. So be it gold, be it silver, and be it Bitcoin, all those things as well, even the stock market. All right. But this will be a good chance for us to buy in later. In reality, actually uh the rate hike actually can be good for stock market. All right. Actually, rate hike doesn't mean that it's bad. Okay. But anyway, all right, this was another topic. Right. So this is what I'm expecting. All right. They're gonna use the no cut as an excuse to, I think, sell some of the item down, and eventually all these so-called the sell down will recover later. All right. So guys, thank you very much for joining me. All right. So I hope you have a good information here. All right. So I already talked about BTC as well. All right. Just to make sure, okay, one thing I want to just a reminder. Okay, I have already explained about the expectation in the market. One of the major trading that problem that a lot of trader behave is that they don't know how to behave. They don't know how to put their mind in trading. Okay, number one, never trade so big in one particular trade. Okay, you have to split into the few section. Like for example, you just like split them in the few portion. Then you enter according per trade. Okay, don't ever bet like 50% of your portfolio, all those things in one trade, because you know, if you're putting like 50% of your portfolio in one particular trade, what will happen is that, I mean, if you don't do leverage, it's fine. But if you are doing leverage like future market or crypto market, you know, a bit of up and down can take clear your whole account. Right, this is not really advisable, and I have done it before. I got burned before as well. So nowadays, I never risk too much in one particular trade. Okay, because trading is a business. Like just like doing a business, we must treat it in such a way. We are not here to do a gambling here. This trading is a business. All right. So guys, thank you very much. I hope this is useful to you. And if you think it's useful, you can subscribe, you can like, and you can write a comment as well. So all the best. Tomorrow we will know the answer. Okay. So thank you very much. Yeah. Bye bye for now. Thank you.